Hello Carrowcrory journal fans. I'm just back from a village fundraiser, but it's in the wee hours of the morning and there's something I've got to do ready for tomorrow. And you remember the crabapples that I was picking and telling you the story of crabapple folklore in a past Carrowcrory journal? Well, they're all cut up here now and there's 5 limes. I've actually grated the outside of the limes because they weren't waxed, they're organic, and I've squeezed the juice on them. So what we have here is the crab apples that have been split in half, covered in the lime, and now they're ready for a bit of boiling up. I'll use this stainless steel pot again. And there is a little bit of water with that as well. So the heat is on. Put on the lid and I'll wait until all of those crab apples have softened. It doesn't take long, just a few minutes. This bangy that I had set up with the grape juice for filtering that I used overnight, that's going to be too small. So I've set up the cheesecloth into a larger bowl. Frothing away there, and it's a wonderful aroma coming out of the pan. But I better put the lid on, just a couple more minutes. The aroma is absolutely gorgeous. It's a lot like quince. I use my very famous pussycat masher. I think I put a little bit too much water in this time, but when you put too much water into this type of thing, what you do is reduce it. Just let it steam away and it will reduce. And part of the aroma is I have added vanilla. I've added a drop of vanilla to this. So there it is, pretty much ready. It's actually thickened up and it's taken on the consistency of applesauce. So now I have to pour that applesauce kind of stuff from the crab apples into this bowl, through the muslin, and I've got these kilner jars to act as weights. Let's see how I get on with this. So now I'm going to attempt to lift this up gradually using the weights. Those kilners weren't big enough, so I've got a sack of apples there, and I have some old scale weights there, and that's doing the job better. Now I can let that drip through until the morning. Well, it is morning now, it's about 2 in the morning, but I'll come back to this whenever I wake up later this morning. And we should have some crabapple juice to mix with the grape juice that I did in an earlier edition. So it's just a quick flash here because I've got to get ready to catch a train. It's Sunday lunchtime, and the crab apples, both the yellow and the red, that I had left juiced and hanging in a cheesecloth down into a bowl, been transferred now into this pot. Beautiful colour look, combination of the red and yellow, a lovely kind of orange. And I'm now going to add the grape juice. So here's the grape juice going in. I'll stir that around only to simply see what colour we have. And I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put the heat on, and I'm going to have it on the heat until I have to dash out for the train. So I'll be finishing this when I get home later. I'm going to put in a jar of this Malleven honey. It is raw honey, so they say. It's not very expensive. I should be using local honey, I know, but the local honey is about 4 times the price. And I am on a bit of a budget restriction as I make this. So this is a very good product. I like the taste of it. And this is going to go into the mixture. What I will do now is when the liquid has warmed up, I'll pour some of it into that honey pot to get the rest of the honey out. But for now, I'm just going to stir it all in. And I'm going to see how sweet it is. That's still a bit tangy, so I'm going to be very, very wild and add another honey. I'll try roughly half a pot more. Try another spoon. And that's just right. That's perfect. I will use some of the liquid to get the rest of this honey out. That won't harm. So we'll just let it simmer. And I'll come back to you when I've got more developments with this very lovely looking grape and crabapple jam jelly, or whatever it turns out to be. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to visit us at Carrowcrory Cottage and Labyrinth Gardens, please visit carrowcrorycottage.com first. For more videos like this, please subscribe below. Until the next Carrowcrory Journal, happy dreams.